morning. Today I'm going to be talking about some products that I love and you have seen on our videos over the last year. I'm going to be reviewing them, telling you, do I think they're worth buying? Do I still use them? Do they bug me? Are they broken? Are they have they been donated? I don't know. I have a list of things that you all submitted that you wanted reviews on, and we're going to get started. My first one is Saint makeup. This is a makeup that I have been using for, I want to say probably 2 years now. It's a cream-based makeup. It all comes in a compact like this. You have your highlighter, your main foundation color. This is your contour, bronzer, lip and cheek highlighter. This is for under eye. And then there's a second layer. Under here I have all sorts of things for your eyes. What are those called? Eyeshadows? So Saint used to be what people consider like a multi-level marketing company. They have recently changed their structure to an affiliate-based company. So what that means is that if like I talk about it, I can get a code from them. I don't have a code from them right now. I may sign up for their affiliate program now that they have switched their marketing strategy. I do not like to be part of direct sales companies that are like multi-level marketing. That's not my thing. But they have recently, like I said, changed to a direct to consumer just website, but they do allow people to be an affiliate, which is a nice thing when you are in this online space, because when you find something that you love and you talk about it all the time, it's nice to get a little bit of money from the company for being their advertising. That's what essentially it is. It's like, hey, these people are going to advertise for me. We'll give them some money, and it's not at any extra cost to the viewers. And it often comes with a discount code, which is nice. I don't know how Saint Makeup does it. I got to look into that. It's on my long list of like business back-end things to do, is to look into their new affiliate program. But I do love their makeup, because walking into a makeup store for me is very overwhelming. Some people love makeup. I do not like makeup. I like wearing it, but I do not like finding the right color. I do not like trying a bunch of new products. Once I tried Saint Makeup, and that it can all be in one little compact, and I can go online and order the exact same one when it runs out. I love that, because then I don't have to remember, oh, what color did I get last time? It's all saved on their website. So as far as like companies go that have, you know, are direct to consumer like that, I did love Saint even when they were, because I ordered the makeup and then they never bothered me again. They didn't make me order every month. I just went on and ordered when I wanted to. So anyways, that's not their program anymore. They are just a website. You can go on, order your makeup. The nice thing is the Saint, what they call artists, do help you pick your colors, which was really nice. They helped me figure out which of these colors would be good for my skin. And it's always been really good. You put it on a little bit funny. It's kind of a one-layer makeup. You can do it whatever way you want. I just like to put everything on my face. So like right now I have like I'm not a makeup person, remember that. I have the lighter colors around my eye and down my nose, and then I put my foundational colors around, and then I go through, and I've left it blank right here. This is where I do my contour. Some people say they don't like this makeup. They find it kind of greasy. I have never had a problem with it. I think it goes on really nicely and blends really well. So I'm just putting on some contour. And if you're not a makeup person, that is 100% okay too. I like a little bit of makeup some days. Some days I don't wear it. I'm okay either way. And I'm happy for people that love makeup and actually can do a good job. I just need a very basic, quick routine. It takes me about 5 minutes. So I put it on my face like this. It looks funny, but I like to let it warm up to my face. So usually I'll curl my hair now, and then I'll show you how I come back and finish it up. This might be a good time to talk about products that I didn't love. So this is my Hot Tools curling iron 1-inch barrel that I got on Amazon. But it's starting to fall apart like they always do. This is what I use whenever I curl my hair. I saw an influencer talking about this one. It's called the Tymo, and it's got like a flat iron in it. And then when you turn it on, it blows air. So what it's supposed to do that's nice is cool the hair after it curls it so that the curls stay in longer. I was like, that's amazing. That's great. I don't love it. I've tried to use it. I feel like it pulls my hair out. I'm sure other people have had good luck with it. Maybe I'll try it again. But let's see. Maybe we'll curl one half of my hair with it, one half without. So one thing I did like about this is it has like an auto shut off after an hour, and I'm notorious for forgetting to turn off my curling iron. I'm working on it. I'm doing a lot better. But there was a period of time where I'd find it and I'd be like, how did I leave that on again? Anyway, so this auto turns off, so that is nice. We'll turn it on. And then we'll hear a little fan come on. Maybe we'll test it out one more time and see how we like it. I'm waiting for it to turn on. I think you can also use it as a straightener. I don't ever straighten my hair because my hair just sticks straight anyways. This is like already curled from yesterday, so we'll do a little curling. Ooh, I've got a knot back here. This is what happens when it starts to be winter time and I wear jackets. I get knots in the back of my hair. Does that happen to anybody else? Ooh. Oh, the little fan just turned on. You can hear that? See if I can even figure out how to use it. We'll do side one with my regular curling iron. Okay, side one done. Turning off that curling iron. Okay, let's just try this. I don't even know. Let's see. Hear the she just kind of like pulled it through like this. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Struggling a little bit with the back. Okay. Okay, here's what I mean. There's like hairs hanging off this. You probably can't see it, but like, I feel like it just rips my hair out. I don't know. Turned it off. I don't know. It was actually went a little bit better that time, but I don't know if it's any better than just like a traditional curling iron. I was expecting to be like blown away by this because of the way that the lady was talking about it on Instagram. But I was not blown away. All right, let's give my hair a little hairspray. This is something that I have been loving. I got it at Walmart. Hairtage by Mindy McKnight. She's actually another YouTuber. It's free of all the like sulfates, parabens, silicone, aluminum, all that stuff. I've really loved this hair stuff, and it's about $10 a bottle. Probably could find it on Amazon too. I'll link anything down in the description below that I like. Well, actually, I'll link everything just in case you want to do your own research. We'll see how the hair holds up. talking while you're spraying hairspray. Not a good idea. Okay, let's finish this makeup. I just use like a little kind of a flat brush and start to buff everything in. I start with the lighter colors. Go really soft around my eyes. And then I start to do the darker colors and blend them in. There have bbeen videos where I'm editing and I'm like, oh, I did not blend in my bronzer today. Oops. Usually it's real quick and easy, but sometimes you get distracted when you got 5 kids. Okay, simple as that. Then I come in with one of these pinker colors. Doesn't really matter. They all are pretty. So these are little magnetic tins and they send them to you just individual. So if one runs out, you just order a new one and then you stick it in, magnets in. Do have to like clean up around the edges every once in a while. So yep, just a little bit of pink on my cheeks. Then I'll put a little bit of eye makeup on. And you know, you can go heavier or lighter depending on what you are doing for the day. That's what I like about it. You know, if I was taking family pictures, I would definitely take more time and do my eyes fancier. I'm a pretty simple makeup girl, so a little bit of highlighter maybe on my cheeks and the end of my nose and my eyebrows. I don't know. I do have very bushy eyebrows, which I have no problem with, but they do need a little taming, so I just like to brush them out. And then use, this is just from Target, Maybelline Express Brow. And I'll put a little bit of that on just to help them stay laying one way. When it comes to mascara, I use this double extend. It has like a white layer and then you use the black layer and it makes it come off like little tubes instead of getting like all under your eyes and stuff. Used this for years. Once my sister told me I had really dark mascara circles under my eyes when I was filming with my previous YouTube channel when I was doing home decorating. She's like, it always looks so dark under your eyes. You need to find a mascara that doesn't smudge. I didn't expect this to be a makeup tutorial, but I'm gonna share what I like with you throughout the day. So we're starting here in the bathroom. When it's time to take off my makeup, the best thing that I have found are these reusable makeup pads. They're just little microfiber. I use these before I use my face wash, just with warm water, and take off all the makeup before I wash my face at night. And then I just throw them into the wash because they come in a pack. I think there's probably 12 here. Or usually there's 12, some are in the wash right now. And then I just keep them on my sink and can use them to just get the gunk off my face. I don't like using the disposable wipes, so I use these. And then I just toss them into the wash and into my laundry basket and wash them with my wash. While we're in the bathroom, I'm going to talk about a few more products. If you're a traveler, this makeup bag, I absolutely love it. It holds so much stuff. It hangs when you're traveling. I always keep a toothbrush and toothpaste in there at all times. Then I do hair care, then I do makeup. Hangs while you're traveling. Got it on Amazon a few years ago. Absolutely love it. It's called Bag Smart. Comes in tons of different colors and different sizes. Love this thing. Would not travel without it. Here's my box of Saint makeup so I can show you how it comes. You order the little things. So these are some, why can't I think of this word? Eyeshadow. Why is that word so hard today? Little eyeshadows. I ordered some extras the last time I ordered them. These are some new blushes. This is a small compact that I'll use like if I'm traveling. So yeah, I think the last time I ordered, I just made sure I ordered a couple of extra. So there's like a bronzer. Here's another foundation one. They come in these little tins. Then you put them into your makeup case. Okay, I just happened to see that while I was under the sink. So it's nice to have a few on hand so that when you run out, you can just use them. And I would say certain things like your foundation run out quicker than things like blush. You're using a lot less of that. So these I probably go through a couple a year. You know, you only have to buy if you want a new color every once in a while. So the reason why I wanted to do this video now and rush it out, I've been thinking about it for months, but I made myself do it today because a lot of these companies are having sales for Black Friday, holidays, so we need to know about them before the sales start or while the sales are starting. And then you can also use them for gifts for the holidays. That's why I want to share them with you right now. So this company called Ben Soap Company, they have the best products, goat milk products, and I fell in love with them a few years ago. This is my absolute favorite product that they have, their luxury milk bath. If you are a bath taker, I take this over a bath bomb any day. It makes your skin so soft. I love it so much that I'll buy like their bulk bags of it and then just like refill these. This is a 1 pound all shield milk bath. You just sprinkle a little bit of this into your bath and then it just makes the water like a milky white and your skin just exfoliates and is so nice and it smells good. And the goat milk is so good for skin. So wintertime is when I find myself taking baths because one, it's cold, and two, my skin just needs that extra moisture and being taken care of. It's great for eczema. They use all natural products. We also use their bars of soap in the shower every single day. Love them. Mount Bachelor Pine smells amazing. They have really good scents. This is all shield. This is their antibacterial and disinfecting soap. So it has like some tea tree oil in it. Also trying their all natural deodorants. Smells good. Let's see, what else did I order the last time? Defender Solve. So this would be, you know, to put on your hands and stuff. It's a little thicker, if I can get it open. Anyways, lots of great products. Family-owned business. They've created these products because they had a son with, you know, sensitive skin. Yeah, like a salve that you can then rub on your dry, cracked hands, which my kids have very sensitive skin and are already having problems, and we're just starting winter. So anyways, years ago, they sent me a box and said, if you like our products, talk about them. And I've been ordering them ever since. So they also put together these beautiful gift boxes. If you just want like an all ready to go, sorry, I got distracted by Luna. We'll say hi to her in just a second. Show your skin some love. And so this came with like a chapstick, a small soap, a big soap. This is a sugar scrub and their 100% natural peppermint goat milk lotion. So great company to support. Hi Luna, come here. Yes, hi. Hi, how are you? How are you? Hi, baby. Yeah. One question I get asked a lot is about my earrings. These are from a local Alaska company called Akimbo Collections. I have a lot of her different earrings. She sells them at a local shop, but she also has an online shop. Oh, these ones are my absolute favorite because they are gold and silver, so you can kind of wear them with anything. So if you need some fun earrings as a gift or for yourself for Christmas or the holidays, Akimbo Collections is my go-to for metal handmade earrings. Why can't I get that in? Oh, there we go. Okay. Hello, Miss Luna. And then probably my number one question of the summer was about these shirts that I'm wearing. Once I started wearing these, people were like, oh, wow, I love them. They're so bright, because I love to wear black and white. So yes. Uh-huh. Are you telling me something? Is Miss Violet awake? Let's go check on her. Let me talk about these shirts real quick, and then let's go see. These shirts, I ordered them because I needed to add some color to my life this summer, and they are a material that doesn't wrinkle. Now, there's not an actual store for these. They are called Dear Scarlett. You buy them from boutiques, and they come in tons of different styles. So I ordered a short sleeve one here, and then I ordered 3 long sleeve ones. So I just typed in Dear Scarlett, and then a bunch of different boutiques came up, and then you could browse through the different fabrics or designs on the fabrics, because some of them are really wild, some are more subdued. I am a flower lover, so I just kind of went with some different flower prints. I have gotten more comments on these than I ever imagined. I'm sorry it took me so long to talk about them. Dear Scarlett, type it in, and you can figure out if it's the right shirt for you. I've enjoyed them. They travel really nicely because they don't wrinkle. They just feel nice on. The other shirt that I ordered at the same time are these Quince shirts. That's the company name, Quince, Quince. And they are linen shirts. I also got a white one. These have been awesome. They were awesome for summer. They travel really nicely and wash really nicely. So they're like a linen blend. I really love these shirts. Heated blanket. I have pretty much been living in this thing. It comes around the house with me, especially in my office when I'm working. Helps me warm up. But I also bring it to bed and watch a show with it in the evening. And then I don't sleep with it because I would get way too hot. But it just like takes the edge off when I want to be like warm and cuddly. Love this thing. I know they usually have them at Costco. It's just a throw blanket. I wouldn't mind having a bigger one. It's kind of small, but someone also sent us one from Amazon last year, so we've been enjoying the heated blankets around here. I don't know why I put off buying ones for so long. This thing is my favorite already, and we're just starting winter. Okay. Let's go check on Miss Violet, okay? Let's go check on Violet. Violet is still napping. Luna was just wanting attention. So let's keep going through some products. And I could not do a video without talking about my favorite geometry towels. Now, I would say that the geometry dish towels are my absolute favorite. Hello, Luna. But they have so many great products now. I would be silly just to tell you just about the tea towels. But let me just show you, like, this is my thing of tea towels. I use them all the time. I bought them with my own money and tried them out before I ever joined their affiliate program to get a discount code to share with all of you. So they are ultra absorbent. They are made with recycled water bottles. They come in the cutest patterns. They wash really well. Now they do start to fade just a little bit. These are a couple years old now, but they come in just such fun prints. I love them. I just love sharing them. They're my favorite gift to give. So this is my basket of ones that I use every day. Now, when they go on sale, which there's a huge sale right now, if you're watching this video between October 28th and the 19th of November, Luna, they're having their huge Black Friday sale early. My code LaurenH15 will get you 35% off your order. I always try and order $75 worth, then you get free shipping. They do honor their free shipping to Alaska, which most companies do not. So I stock up when they have a sale. So they also, because I joined their affiliate program, will send me a few free ones every once in a while, just so that I can show off new prints. So I'm going to show you the ones that they sent me, but then the rest of the ones that I'm going to show you, I bought myself because I love them so much. So here are just some beautiful prints. I always try and get a couple coordinating ones so that I can give them as gifts. Look how pretty these are. These are their tea towels. Use them in the kitchen. Love them. then they always have the best holiday prints. So I went a little bit out of my comfort zone for the Christmas ones this year. I went bright colors, girly. I got my little girl now, so I did bows and then more of like a fun, bright Christmas. So these are the tea towels. And then I also love their dish towels. And I have some in another bin under the sink, but I did not grab those. So these are much smaller. And then I got them in the coordinating colors. They always come in packs of 3. So those will be really fun to have out for over the holidays. But really, I just love having the ones for all the time, all year round. So check them out. Right now is the best time to do it. And I stock up for gifts for friends for the whole year. I don't just buy holiday ones. I will buy some holiday ones for gifts, but I like just buying the regular print ones so that people can use them all the time. And then I pair them with a hand soap or a lotion or something, and I feel like that is the perfect gift for a friend or for my kids' teachers. We do that for them. Let me show you a few other products they have. These are the towels for like beach towels. That's what I'm trying to say. They're large. They come in fun prints. Again, ultra absorbent, but very small and compact when you fold them up, and they're quick dry. So I got about 6 of these so that when we go to the lake or go swimming, they're much smaller. Like this is all folded up compared to a big thick beach towel. So I really love these. This is just a regular beach towel. Then they came out with these ultra large ones, and they call them picnic blankets. We do use them for picnic blankets and using at the lake, like laying them out, but eventually they end up just being an extra large towel. Somebody will wrap up in them after we lay them out. Look how awesome that is. Perfect for wrapping up because once you get out of the water in Alaska, it's usually very cold. So look how pretty that one is. So picnic blanket / towel, love them. For myself for Christmas 2 years ago, I got their waffle bath towel. I absolutely love these. They're big enough to wrap around me. They're ultra absorbent. Now they don't have that thick feeling of a traditional bath towel, so my husband doesn't like them, so they're just for me. And then he has his own bath towels from Costco. They do come with a hook on them. That is one nice thing about all the geometry towels. Let's see if I can find it. They come with a hook if that's how you like to hang up your stuff. Even the small ones come with it, and that's another thing I love about them. So here is my box that I ordered that I just keep in my office to send out gifts. So I have dishcloths. I've got all sorts of towels. These fun ones I want to take to the cabin and I keep forgetting. This one's an octopus one and a seaweed one for summer. This one, some fish. So I just keep this on hand. I like to try and buy a couple that coordinate if I want to give somebody 2 or 3 dish towels, depending on the gift that I'm putting together. Had some fun lemon ones from the summertime. So I could keep digging through this box, but I do order quite a few and just have them on hand when they're on sale. This I ordered on accident, but I actually really love it. I think it could be used as just a blanket. This is a new product they have. It's a dog towel for drying your dog off. It's super soft on both sides. Honestly, it would be a great blanket for Violet. So it's just a square, and it's for drying off your pets. Some fun new pet products they have had on there recently. Okay, one more product, and then I'm gonna stop talking about geometry, but I do love them so much. This last one is their suede dinner napkins. I don't know if they're actually called suede, but they feel like a suede material. These are my Christmas ones. They come in fun prints. This was a package. They came all together. Love them, because I have a really fun, bright Christmas tablecloth, and so I'll use those with it. And then I got these ones for fall. So this is what it comes in. Dinner napkin 6-pack. These were fun for fall. just wash them and use them again. So great and sustainable. All right, I know I've talked about geometry all the time, but they make it easy to talk about them because they're a great product. And I love it when they have a good sale. So Lauren H15, 35% off. Share the code with friends if you have told them about them and they want to order. Okay, let's move on to the next item. Hi, beautiful. Oh, you got a block?
A block.
Thank you. Oh, that sounded like you said block. Hi, beautiful. Another thing that was asked over and over and over is how do I like this Timeco Mop Vacuum? And I have to tell you, I have a love-hate relationship with this mop vacuum because it is a high maintenance appliance. And when you have children, they're not always good at following through with the whole process. So this is a vacuum that will also mop at the same time. So that usually means you pick up a lot of nasty stuff in this. You see I have it in pieces. You have to clean it really well. My kids used it a few times after dinner thinking it's great for after dinner sweeping pickup, which it is, but then they just put it on the charger and left it. It was new, they didn't really know the routine of what you needed to do. You have to dump it out and clean out all the gunk. I'll show you that at the end when I finish mop vacuuming. Sorry, Violet is kind of loud in the background, but we all know that's real life. They left it and it got moldy and nasty, and it was like, I'd go to use it and it would have mold growing in it, and you're like, ah! So if you're willing to take the time to thoroughly clean it out and let it dry out in between uses, it's fine. It does have a self-cleaning mode and that cleans through all the stuff, but then you gotta dump that out and let it dry so that it's not just sitting and collecting mold. Now, if you're using it every day, you'd be dumping it out and cleaning it anyways, but sometimes I go a few days without using it. Now that Miss Violet is crawling, she loves to find every little thing on the floor that's not a toy. I will surround her with toys, put her on the rug, and I will find her finding the like one little thing, or not one little, but all the little stuff on the floor. So I have upped my vacuuming mopping game and have been mopping about every other day recently, but it is high maintenance. You gotta clean it out. Also the roller, they send you, mine came with two. You gotta switch them out and let them dry out or they start to smell musty. So, do I love it? Yes. Do you have to like baby it and pamper it? Yes. A few other things about it. I do always sweep before I use it just to get the big stuff up because you don't want a ton of stuff going up in it. And then I go around with a spray bottle and spray any spots where I know it's going to be tough. It's not great for like scrubbing really hard. And I also use a little plastic scraper and scrape up anything and then suck it up with the vacuum. So those are my tips. It still requires some elbow grease to get your floors clean. I bought mine on Amazon. I really wish that I had bought it at Costco. I found it at Costco a few weeks after I bought it on Amazon. That way, if something happens to it, the return policy is much better at Costco. We all know that. I feel like they're always coming out with like the latest and greatest. I did not get the highest level one. I didn't get the lowest level. I got somewhere in the middle. It was expensive. I do love that it's cord free. I can do my entire upstairs without stopping. The battery life is great. It does come with their own cleaning solution, so I need to reorder that off of Amazon. It says deep cleans and removes odors from hard floor surfaces. You could probably use different things for this. You just use a little cap full. I do have to empty it out probably 2 to 3 times for my whole upstairs, but that's just adding more water and dumping out the old water. I'm using it, I like it, but it's not as revolutionary as I hoped it would be, if that makes sense. I'm gonna fill it up with water and do a little bit of mopping. water to here. This is almost down to the bottom. Always shocks me how dirty it is. Let's get a paper towel. I don't like all the gunk going down into the septic. During the summertime, I just dump it outside, but I'm gonna dump it in the toilet. So let's open it up. This is what it always looks like, even after I have swept. So I use a paper towel and clean all that out. So you don't want that hanging out. And then it holds a lot of the stuff from the vacuum. That was not good. Never had that happen before. Oh, it just went everywhere. Okay, probably because I'm doing it on video. I always just wipe it off, I'm realizing, while it's still in here. And then it doesn't fly everywhere. So now I get to clean this floor. Oops. Things like that always happen when you're filming because you're just like trying to film and pay attention. Oh man. Okay. Let's look at the dirty water. And I just mopped 2 days ago. Eee! One day I probably need to do it over and over again until there's no dirty water. One day when I have some extra time. Now, if I was going to continue mop vacuuming the entire rest of the upstairs, I would just go put this back in the vacuum mop right now. But I don't plan on doing any more mopping today. So I'm just gonna rinse this out and set it out to dry so it doesn't get stinky. So my final evaluation of the Tyneco Mop Vac is, it works great. My floors are probably cleaner than they've been in years using this regularly, but it does take some attention to keep it nice and working well. So just keep that in mind. You ready for a bottle? You needed to put in your 2 cents? Yeah, I've been keeping the floor nice and clean for you, huh? For you, baby girl. Yeah. It had her bottle and got dressed for the day. Let's bust through a few more recommendations or things you want to know about in the kitchen. Hopefully she'll play for a few minutes now that she has a full belly. Da. Let's run through kitchen items that people asked about. We've had this refrigerator and matching stove for about 2 years now. They are the Samsung Bespoke. They have glass front. You can get it in different colors. We chose white. I have loved the stove and the refrigerator. Some people don't love Samsung appliances. I haven't had any problems with them so far. I love all the space inside. Probably my favorite feature is that they have the water dispenser inside, and then you have this water pitcher that is always self-fills. Love that. I like this drawer, and then it's a mess, but I love the ice. Makes small ice and bigger ice, and it holds a lot of stuff. We also use a dry erase marker, and we can leave notes here. If Hunter will leave notes when the boys need to add things to their lunches. Hunter makes lunches at night, and if they need to get like a sandwich and a Go-Gurt out of the fridge, he'll write it on there. Sometimes I'll write notes to the boys on there, and that just wipes clean really nice. My stainless steel refrigerator that we had before this always looked dirty. This stays so much nicer and cleaner. I also like that it doesn't have doors. You just use, there's a little handhold underneath here. There's actually a handhold on the top as well to be able to easily open it and close it. Helps keep it just more seamless, and I like that. The stove has been wonderful. It has an air fry feature, which we use all the time. You use a special air fry pan. I always put a pan underneath it so that it doesn't get as dirty on the bottom. It needs to be cleaned. One of our viewers got us this cool mat so that it's easier to clean. Amazon took away the feature where I'm allowed to send an email saying thank you when people send things from Amazon. So I'm sorry I haven't been sending thank you cards. They don't give me any information anymore, but that has been really nice to keep the stove a bit cleaner. Been really happy with those purchases. I can't say the same thing about the washer and dryer, but we'll get to those in a minute when we get into the laundry room. I've got tons of requests to update you on the Ninja Creamy, whether we liked it or not. We have loved the Ninja Creamy. It is so versatile. It makes slushies, it makes sorbets, it makes ice cream. You can make protein ice cream. I'm not gonna give you any certain recipes. I think the recipe book that they send you with the base recipes is fantastic, but there are so many people online that have specialized in good recipes for the Ninja Creamy. You could find so many recipes depending on what you're wanting. Violet's being very loud. Protein ice cream, regular ice cream. It's just so fun because you can add so many mix-ins. My advice on the Ninja Creamy is make a bunch at the same time. I wanna say it comes with 3 of these. I bought another 4-pack on Amazon. Make sure you get it for the right size machine that you have. I got ours at Costco. I like to make 7 at a time, have them in the freezer. It's not just a make it and make the ice cream right away. You have to have planned a little bit ahead and made your bases, but like I said, I try and make multiple at a time and have them in the freezer so they're ready to go when we want a nice, fun treat. It's amazing. The first time you do it, it looks like sand and you're like, that looks terrible. You add like a teaspoon to a tablespoon more liquid and you respin it. And then it's amazing. It's so much fun to have people over, then they can add in their own mix-ins. It's an excellent consistency, fresh ice cream. I really have enjoyed it. So much that it sits out on our countertop. I don't give our countertop space up very easily, but it will probably find a spot in the pantry for it eventually, but it's been fun to have it out, especially during the summer. And I think we'll continue to use it during the winter too. So as a family who likes ice cream and likes making desserts, the Ninja Creamy was a good purchase for us. Let's rapid fire a few more kitchen items. Veggie chopper, use it all the time, love it. Love that you can just quickly chop up onions, vegetables, carrots, celery. It just cubes things, so great. My hex-clad pans that I got for Christmas, and then I recently got this one at Costco. Absolutely love them. They clean up nicely, they cook things evenly, you only have to use medium heat, things don't stick. They have been amazing. Been very, 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 very happy with them. And then I have this vegetable chopper. It does things more like little matchsticks and then like little slices, like if you want to slice a potato really thin, you put them on this side. There's a piece missing right here. But you put it on this side. It's a mandolin chopper, but it's safer because your fingers aren't in the way. Mandolin choppers are kind of scary. Hi guys. So, love this. This one's from Pampered Chef, but I've seen similar ones on Amazon. These are probably my most used kitchen appliances when it comes to like chopping things other than having good knives. Is this one and this one. And I've tried other ones. I've tried little shredders and things, but these are my go-tos that I use all the time. Let's discuss the Blackstone. The Blackstone is out on our deck. It is a cooktop, like a hibachi grill almost. I was looking for something for my husband for his birthday. He was like, I've never even heard of this when he got home, but I knew my vision was the meals I would make for him on it were the real gift. It wasn't necessarily the hibachi grill, unless you have somebody that's really into cooking, and outdoor cooking. Mark is, but he just didn't quite have the vision for it. He loves his Traeger grill. I'll talk about that in a second, but the Blackstone has won me over completely. I love that you can cook a ton of food at once, whether it's fajitas or hamburgers and fries on the side, or the onions and mushrooms on the side and then cooking the burgers. I love making smash burgers that are nice and flat. I've loved it for making breakfast. So you can do pancakes and bacon and sausage and eggs and hash browns all at the same time on this huge surface. I'm not showing you right now because it is really cold outside, hanging out here with Violet, but chef's kiss. It has been an amazing purchase for us. I committed to taking care of it. I just thought, I love this thing so much. After you cook with it, you spray it down with some water, scrape everything away, add a layer of oil so that it's ready to go the next time. I am obsessed with the Blackstone. I'm figuring out how I'm going to continue to use it through the winter. Somebody suggested taking it down into the garage, which I think would be an excellent suggestion, except for it's very heavy and we don't have stairs leading off of our deck to get it downstairs. Like if I could get it down that way and into the garage, I would probably just crack the door in the garage and use it. But I think maybe putting a canopy over it or just keeping it brushed off of snow and keeping the deck clear of snow, and we'll just go out there and cook with the jacket on. It may take a little bit longer to warm up, but I think we will continue to use it through the winter. Hi, 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 hi. Hello. You want that? Yeah. Whoa. So we also have a Traeger grill, and you might be wondering, like, why do you need both? They have very different purposes. The Blackstone is for cooking large amounts of food fast, it's hot, it's kind of like a big skillet. The Traeger is for low and slow cooking. It's not great for hamburgers, it's great for like a roast or some steaks that you just want to have that smoky flavor. We honestly don't use it much for smoking salmon either because we have other things for that. It doesn't get quite smoky enough, and the temperature needs to be really low for smoking salmon. Anyways, we still absolutely love our Traeger for things that you just want to cook slowly. My brother came this summer, cooked this giant pork roast all day long, really low, and he just babied it and then let it sit and finished it off on a little bit of a higher temperature. And then they used that for tacos. They used it for sandwiches. They used it for just a meal. They sliced it really thin. Excellent meat on a Traeger. A Traeger roast is one of our absolute favorite things to eat as a family, using a moose roast and letting it cook low and slow for a long period of time. But if you need a quick, fast dinner, it is not necessarily the thing that you want because it doesn't have any sort of flame and it doesn't cook quickly. It's more like a little oven with a smoker. Oh, did you drop it? That brings us to our third outdoor appliance, which is put away in the shed. It is our smoker, the Big Chief smoker, because it just kept a better temperature for smoking salmon. Mark texted me last week at lunch. He's like, I am eating your smoked salmon you made this summer. It should be illegal. It is so good. And really it is, oh, it is so yummy. So I have a video all about using that smoker. 100% worth the investment if you have fish that you want to be preserving in a different way. Smoked salmon, one of the absolute best ways to preserve salmon, hands down. So we experimented with that, got better at it this summer, and I will be using it every summer from here on out because it just is so amazing. It's so amazing, and it preserves really well. We have a freezer basket full of smoked salmon. We have canned salmon, but the smoked salmon, it's just like candy. It's so good. Did you drop all your toys? Here you go. So yes, I recommend the Big Chief if you are smoking fish. Some other things that we use in our kitchen are a dehydrator, and then we'll get down to the freeze dryer. Those are other ways that we preserve food, and I'll give you my opinion on those. But while we're in the kitchen, I will talk about a dehydrator. We do like to use a dehydrator for things like beef jerky, where you want it to stay soft. We also use a dehydrator for fruit leather, so like applesauce plus fruit, raspberries, and making like a fruit roll-up type thing. Highly recommend them. We got ours at Cabela's and got some special trays for making fruit leather and a special jerky cannon for making beef jerky. So if you just like things for preserving food, they're all great. Dehydrator's great. They just all have different purposes. They do. They just have different purposes, and they can make amazing food. Yeah. You're so sweet. Thanks for hanging out while I finish this video. Before I head down and talk about the freeze dryer, let's just do a quick walkthrough here in the laundry room because there's a few things that people were asking about updates on. We got this Whirlpool washer and dryer 2 years ago now. Same time we got the fridge and the stove. There were things that I thought were gonna be amazing about this. I don't even know where it is. Mark put it somewhere. Okay, so This agitator can be removed in and out of the washing machine. It has broken twice already. The first time it was still under warranty. It came off, it like flew and broke this little piece right here, which is important. It has to be able to lock to start. So we got it fixed 2 to 3 times while it was under warranty. We now have a problem. This is the other thing I thought was great about it. You could put a bunch of detergent in it and then you only had to fill it like every 4th or 5th time that you did a load. You put some more detergent in it. It now thinks there's nothing here. It's like, cannot detect detergent, which is fine because we can add the detergent in. That's not a big deal. But sometimes it won't let you use it because it thinks that this isn't in there. So all that to say, I am not happy with my Whirlpool washer and dryer. The dryer only dries if you put it on heavy duty and sometimes have to run things through twice. Yes, we've cleaned out our lines. Yes, we've made sure it's on the right things. It just has not been a great combination for us. You may have seen a previous video where I went and looked at the Speed Queen washing machine and dryer. I am very tempted to order them. I've been able to keep this one going by unplugging it every day in between loads. It's annoying. I just hate going and buying new big appliances. They're so expensive that I've just put it off and been babying this one along. But when you do as much laundry as I do with a family of 7, you need your washing machine to work. So I will be upgrading to a Speed Queen, but I just haven't done it yet because buying big appliances is always a lot of money and not very fun. I don't know. Okay, while we're in the laundry room, I will talk about a few things for Luna, our cat, because I had several questions about things I've shown in the past for her. First up, we have the Pet Kit litter box. It is a self-cleaning litter box. It keeps track of when she's in there, and then it scoops it. So this whole part right here rolls, and then the litter all goes over here and is ready for you to clean out into a bag. You see that has a bag in it. What do you think, Luna? Yeah? Pretty good, huh? I'd order the extra bags on Amazon. It is a big investment, but it is great. It has worked great for, I think, 3 years now. Had a few times where it's gotten stuck. If the kids forgot to unload it and it's gotten overfilled, or just like something, I don't know. I've always been able to just push a button, turn it on and off, and it works again. Then we have the Pet Kit, same company. This is an automatic feeder. It has 2 different sides. So you can put 2 different kinds of food in there, or you can put 2 like treats in one side. You can then go online and decide when you want it to dispense food, how much, at what time. Well, not how much, but how often you want it to do it. The only problem we've had with that is it is internet-based. So if something happens with the internet or with your power, make sure you're feeding your cat and don't just rely on that to be feeding them, because it will stop working if the internet is off. I did have a water dispenser from the same company. I find that those only last about 2 years. I think we've been through this. We're on our 3rd one now. This is the one I got recently. We've liked it so far. I like that it's all stainless steel, so I can wash it in the dishwasher if I want to. I like that it has the little water fountain looking thing. I just can't give a huge recommendation on those because I feel like they don't last super long, but they're only about $30, and so about every 2 years I end up buying a new one. Things that have water just get kind of scummy. I do buy the replacement filters, but it doesn't always work great. I don't know. The last one we had stopped filtering the water, and sometimes we could get it to work, other times we couldn't. I like this one's more simple, not on the internet or anything. It just has a continuous flow of water. Are you getting sleepy again? I think baby girl's getting sleepy. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. I'm downstairs now with my freeze dryer. Violet went down for a nap, so we can chat about this for a minute. Is it worth it? Do we use it? All those questions. I think that the freeze dryer has been amazing. It has been a great addition to our arsenal of tools for preserving food, I have found so many uses for the freeze dryer. It's great for preserving fruits and vegetables when you have an abundance of them, or you find a really good deal on them, or you just want to make a snack where you know what's in it. It is great, especially for fruits and vegetables. We've used canned fruits. They work great. Fresh fruits work great. Vegetables, you often want to blanch them first, just the texture is better. The thing about a freeze dryer is you can eat them right away after you freeze dry something, but you can also reconstitute it and use it just the way that it was, but you can store it on a shelf. So doesn't require a freezer, doesn't require canning. It's just another great way to preserve food. Then you go to the next level, and it is a great way to preserve full meals and make what they would call like MREs, or, what is the other word for it? Camping food. So camping or hunting food where you want to take a full meal with you. All you want to do is add some boiling water. The freeze dryer does a great job of adding that. So it's emergency food, but you can also use it when you just need a quick meal. Like my husband needs to be able to take really light, low weight food with him on hunting trips because he's got to carry it on his back. Then he can just add water and reconstitute it. The freeze dryer is amazing for that. It also preserves the nutrition much better than a dehydrator does. Next, you can just have a bunch of pantry staples. One of my goals is to have more freeze-dried onions, carrots, things like that you can just quickly throw into a dish like a soup, and you can make that soup without having to go and get those ingredients fresh. So it's great for stocking your pantry. And lastly, you can do fun things like candy. It totally changes the texture and taste of certain candies. You can't do all candies, but things like Skittles and Fruit Roll-Ups, Big Hunks I heard are great in there. Jolly Ranchers, they puff up, it changes the texture, and kids absolutely love it. So it is a great way for me to make special treats for my kids to give as gifts, because freeze-dried candy can be quite expensive at the store. So we'll just do a big batch of caramel M&Ms and some Skittles and give them as gifts. People just really like the taste of freeze-dried candy. So that is more of a novelty, but people have made huge businesses out of freeze-drying candy and other goods. So there's a wide variety of uses for a freeze dryer. Yes, they are expensive. Yes, they take electricity. I need to sit down and we have this thing where you can plug it in and see exactly how much electricity things are using. We have not seen a huge spike in our electric bill when we use the freeze dryer, but it just depends on what you pay for electricity. My cousin was telling me in California, it would not be economical because they pay so much for their electricity. Here, I don't see that big of a spike when we use the freeze dryer, but of course it is running for usually 24 hours when you have it on, especially with like a food that has a lot of moisture in it because it's sucking that moisture out of it. So you do have to keep that in mind. It is not just an on-the-whim purchase. I completely understand that. It's something that you save up for, you plan for, you got to have a space for it. It takes maintenance. You got to update the software. So it's not just something you buy if you think you're going to use it. You buy it if you have that mindset already of, I like to preserve food for my family. I like to know what's in my food. I can't wait to take some of the moose meat we just got and cook it all up and then freeze dry it so that it'll be easy to use on a night when I forget to pull something out of the freezer and need something in a pinch already cooked. You can just rehydrate it and add it to spaghetti or add it to tacos. That would be really, really helpful. So the skies are the limit. There are people that have just freeze drying channels to help you understand what you can do with these awesome machines. It's such a cool technology. I have really loved having ours. We eat through a lot of the things, but we also have some for emergencies. We live in Alaska. The power can go out, snowstorms, ice storms, shipping problems, there's been talk of strikes. So any way to preserve food that can easily be used in the future is great in my book. So I highly recommend the Harvest Right freeze dryer. Everybody that I know that has had one has just loved them. You can now also get the small ones at Costco. I have a medium-sized one. I like the medium-sized one. If you upgrade to the large, you do have to get a special plug. So I didn't want to get the large, but the medium now has 5 tiers. Mine only has 4. So They're always making it better. For the entire month of November 2024, they are having a Black Friday sale, some of their biggest deals they've ever had before. So I highly recommend, if you've been thinking about it for maybe a Christmas gift, now would be the time to purchase it. Check out their website. I will put my link in the description below. I am an affiliate, so I do get a little bit of commission if you purchase one, because I'm doing the marketing for them, because I love the product so much. I am really picky about what products I become affiliates with, because I have to believe in the product before I'm going to talk about them. So just keep that in mind when I'm talking about stuff. I really try and find really good fits. And often it's things that I buy myself, try out, and then I figure out, okay, what's their affiliate, so that I can keep talking about them and make it worthwhile to keep talking about it. Anyways, that's part of business, but we do love our freeze dryer and have found lots of uses for it. I'm here in the mudroom to finish out this video. The lighting's not the best in here, but I had some questions about shoes. First of all, these reef sandals I bought this summer on a whim. I have big feet, size 11. They had some that somebody had returned to Famous Footwear. They're like walking on a cloud. I love them so much. Hands down, some of the best, most comfortable sandals I've ever worn. I got several questions about our favorite summer boots, Extra Toughs. Who am I kidding? We wear them all year long. You can see mine are still very nice. I decided to wear my old Extra Toughs pretty much through the entire summer. Even though they were starting to crack, they were still waterproof. So I just wore them through another summer. So I've just started wearing these new Extra Toughs probably 2 weeks ago. So here's my thing about Extra Toughs. I have a love-hate relationship with them, like some other things I've talked about in this video, because they say they're tough, but they don't last very long. It's probably the nature of the fact that you just like slip them on your feet. There's certain spots in them that tend to start to break down. Let me grab some of my kids. These are Hunter's. After a whole summer, he wore them probably close to every day. They still look pretty good. These are Weston's from 2 years ago. He still has them in his drawer. They start to break down. These ones, they start to get some cracks in them, and that's when they start to not become waterproof. Often it's with like this bend, but they are so easy to slip on and off. They are true to size. I get them for everybody because sometimes you just can't be bothered with having to tie up shoes, especially when you're at the cabin or just it's raining. You just want to be able to slip shoes on. Extra Tough has really upped their game. Like, these are adorable. They're so cute. I really like them. I wear them all the time. Summer. And if it's not too cold in the winter. I think I need its own video for like coats and boot brands that I recommend, but let me just see if I can find my winter boots. We need to be getting them out. These are Bogs. I love Bog boots. I wear these all winter. I love that you just pull them on and you don't have to do up laces. Mark and the boys prefer these dry shod ones. We end up wearing these 12 months out of the year in Alaska. That's probably not the case for people that live elsewhere, but we wear them a lot. I also get Bogs, the kind I have for my little boys because they're easy to pull on. At some point we got these like Baffin boots and they're good, but they tend to be more clunky, and then the liners in them somehow always end up coming out, and then they're not as warm as they should be. So there are other types of boots, but I always just go back to wool socks, some feet warmers if it's gonna be really cold, and then Bog boots for my little boys. And then as they get bigger, they can choose to have a little bit more robust of a boot. Anyways, I think that's the conclusion of this video. I hope you found some of those recommendations helpful because I get a lot of questions about those things. And it's hard to answer everybody's questions in the comments. So I figured, let's make one big video giving you my recommendations, things that have worked out, things that have not worked out, all in one place with links to make it easy. Thank you so much for spending time with me. We're so grateful for each and every one of you. And we'll see you again real soon for more of This Alaska Life.